So Elden Ring is finally here. That's right, the highly anticipated Elden Ring is finally here on the PlayStation 5, and it's also on other consoles, but we're talking about the PlayStation 5 version today. So before we get started into this video, guys, and you guys are new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button with the bell turned on. That way you can get notified when I post another video. So that's right, Elden Ring for the PlayStation 5 is finally here. I cannot believe it. It's been long overdue, but I'm happy to report that the game is amazing. It really is. I'm having a really good time with it. But we're not here to give the game a review. We're here to just talk about some of the cool features I think are in the game that set itself apart from the Souls, type of gameplay. And so first off, you get to select a character base. And I went with the warrior, but you can choose from Vanguard, from I think prisoner, and then there was like a samurai, but I went with Vanguard. So pick and choose your character wisely because that will be your starter weapons that you start out with. I do like the style of the warrior. I think it's pretty cool. But there is some customization in this game. So you can customize your character's eyes, to its chin, to its hair, and all those kinds of things. However, I'm not really all that into doing, the in-depth customization style stuff. So I didn't really get too far into it. It is a cool feature because I know that is really popular in today's gaming world, is being able to customize your character. So I went ahead and passed on it. I went with the default look, went with the male, and went with the the warrior character base. So I'm happy with that. I think this will be just fine. Now, one thing that I really do like about this game is the open world. The open world that you get within Elden Ring. Now, it's going to be different than, like, say, Bloodborne or your Dark Souls, because you might run into a character that you're like, man, this guy, I cannot beat him. There's nothing I can do to beat him. Well, you know what? You can go around him now, and you can go build up your character, turn him into someone who's a lot stronger and a lot more powerful in order to fight that character that's on screen, or that mini boss, or even that boss. And so that I think is really neat within this game. So anyways, there are a few things that I think are really cool. Now keep in mind, you're going to want to go into your options menu and make sure it is on performance mode. So you're going to want to turn on performance. That way you can get 60 frames per second. So it looks really nice, really clean. And so everything will move at a really nice 60 frames per second. But there is that option if you want the more quality, the more graphic mode, then by all means, turn it on if you're fine with 30 frames. But I put it at 60. I really like that. So it's really nice having that feature in the game, because the world of Elden Ring is absolutely massive and gorgeous. And getting that nice frame rate, you'll be able to enjoy your environment much more. And also, the battles are epic and huge. I mean, some of these characters, these enemies you're going to be fighting in the game are absolutely massive. So one more thing, guys, before I cut out of here, is I wanted to mention the difficulty in this video game. Now, it is a game that will test your every gaming skills. It's not an easy game. If you prefer casual games, this is not the game for you. Yes, it might look beautiful. It might control really nice and have a really interesting story to you, but the gameplay is not to take lightly. It is very difficult, and it's not for every gamer, that's for sure. And there's definitely going to be times for me that I'm going to put down the controller and walk away from it because I get frustrated, or I get stuck somewhere, or, I just need to take a break from it. But that's enough rambling from me. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys are thinking about picking up Elden Ring, or if you have, if you're enjoying it, or you're just not sure. I'd love to talk to you about it down in the comments below. Let's talk about everything Elden Ring. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the footage, guys, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.
Gold mask. Fear, the deathbed companion. The loathsome dung-eater. And Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
And one other, whom grace would again bless. a tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side. We found him here, after all. One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.